Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alamin. Wa salli wa sallim ala nabina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajmain, amma ba'd. Abridged by Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. This is mukhtasar Seerah Ar-Rasool by Imam Muhammad bin Abdul Wahhab at-Tamimi, died born 1115, died 1206 after Hijrah. The Messenger of Allah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam entering in Madina. When the Ansar were informed that the Messenger of Allah ﷺ had left Mecca, they would go out every day to the lava floods to wait for him. Then when the sun became too hot, they would return to their homes. Then on Monday, the 12th of Rabi al-Awwal, at the start of the 13th year of his prophethood, they went out as usual, and when the sun became too hot, they returned. After that, a Jewish man climbed one of the hills of Al-Madina for some purpose of his own, and sighted the Messenger of Allah ﷺ and his companions, clad in white, standing out clearly from the heat haze, and he called out in his loudest voice, "O Banu Qayla, here is your companion, here is your grandfather whom you are waiting." The Ansar hastened to fetch their weapons in order to meet the Messenger of Allah ﷺ. The roaring and shouts of Allahu Akbar were heard among Banu Amr bin Auf. The Muslims made takbir out of joy at his arrival and went out to meet him, and they received him and greeted him with the greeting of prophethood, surrounding him and circling him. Then when he arrived in Al-Madina, he proceeded until he stopped at Quba among the tribe of Banu Amr bin Auf, and he stayed with the Kulthum bin Al-Hadam, and it was said that with Sa'id bin Khaydama, and he stayed with them for 14 nights, and built their Quba mosque, which was the first mosque built after the start of the prophethood. Then on Friday he mounted his camel by Allah's command, and Friday found him among Banu Salim bin Auf, and so he performed the Friday prayer in the mosque which is in the bottom of the valley. Then he mounted his camel, and they took it by its altar, saying, "Come to where there are many men, weapons and protection." But he said, "Let her go where she will, for she is under divine command." The camel continued to go on with him, and did not pass by any house from among the houses of the Ansar without them wishing for him to descend. But he said, "Leave her be, for she is under divine command." The camel continued to reach the place where his mosque stands today, and there it knelt down, and did not descend from it until it had risen and gone on a little. Then it turned and went back to its original place and knelt down again, and he descended from it. And that was on the land of Banu an-Najjar, his maternal uncles. It was good fortune from Allah that made the camel kneel there. When the Prophet decided to alight there in order to honor them thereby, they began to solicit him to enter their abodes. But Abu Ayyub radiallahu anhu stepped forward to his saddle and took it into his house. The Prophet said, "A man goes with his saddle." Then As'ad bin Zurara radiallahu anhu came and took his camel, and it stayed with him. He became as Qais bin Sirma. Nasari said, and Ibn Abbas radiallahu anhu used to visit him frequently and embrace these verses from him. He remained among Quraysh for 13 years, reminding them of Allah and hoping to find someone who will be a friend to him and support him, presenting himself to the people in the festivals. But he found none who will give him a home, and he found none who will invite him. Then when he came to us, having made up his mind, and he became happy and pleased with Taiba al-Madina, and he no longer feared the oppression of tyrant, nor feared a rebel from among mankind, we sacrificed our lawful wealth for him, and we sacrificed ourselves in times of war, and we shared with him our worldly goods, opposing all of those people who opposed him, even though they have been beloved to us. And we know that there is no Lord besides Allah, and the book of Allah became our only guide. And Hassan bin David radiallahu anhu said, May people who gave shelter to their prophethood and beloved him, while the people of the earth were disbelievers, except few select people who followed the righteous folk, with the Ansar who rejoiced at their appointment from Allah when there came to them a chosen one of noble antecedent. They said, we with family and be at ease in safety and comfort, the best of prophet, the best of portions and neighbors. So they put him up in an abode wherein he feared not those who were his neighbors, a house which was truly a home. And then they shared what they had when the Muhajirin came, and the portion of the rejecter is the fire. And he said, we helped and sheltered the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ, willing against enemies and those who were reluctant. Ibn Abbas radiallahu anhu said, the Prophet ﷺ was in Medina, and he ordered the Hijrah, and Allah revealed قل ربي أدخلني مدخلا صدق واخرجني مخرج صدق واجعلني من لدنك سلطانا نصيرا. Or and say, O Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, my Lord, let my entry to the city of Al-Madinah be good, and likewise my exit from the city of Makkah be good, and grant me from you an authority to help me, or a firm sign or a proof. And the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam knew that he had no ability in this matter by authority, and so he asked Allah for an authority to help him, and he gave it to him. Al-Bara said, the first person to come to us from among the companions of the Messenger of Allah was Mus'ab bin Umair and bin Maktum and they began to teach the people the Quran. Then Ammar bin Yasir arrived with Bilal and Sa'id. Then Umar bin Khattab came among the 20 riders. Then the Messenger of Allah arrived, and I have never been seen the people as happy as they were when he came. Even so, women, children, and slave girls saying this, the Messenger of Allah who was come. Anas said, I was present on the day when he entered Medina, and I have never seen a better or brighter day than the day on which he came to us in Medina, and I was present on the day he died, and I have never seen a worse or darker day than the day on which he died. He stayed in the house of Abu Ayyub until his rooms and his mosque were built. While he was in Abu Ayyub's house, he sent Zaid bin Haritha and Abu Rafi anhuma to Makkah with 2 camels and 500 dirhams, and they returned to him with Fatima and Kulthum, his daughter Swauda, his wife Usama bin Zaid, and his mother Ayman anhu. As for Zainab anha, her husband Abu al-As did not allow her to leave. Abdullah, the son of Abu Bakr anhu, left with them, bringing Abu Bakr's family, including Aisha anha.